I hate you guys so much. What is the plan?
So I think I'm going to the judge.
Okay.
You're going to the judge.
They're going to Delacroix.
Oh, we're both going to Delacroix?
I don't know, are both y'all going to Delacroix?
I wasn't sure.
Or is there
I wasn't sure if we were completely
Judge
straight.
Are there lighters in the time?
No.
I didn't think
Definitely
so,
no
but
lighters.
just checking.
Matches.
Yeah, so scraped off the face.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, not that side. So
Probably not the face.
Your face is quite sulphuric.
Like off of one of the things.
You sure it wasn't acid?
Prosecutor.
Yeah.
I just pushed the match
Oh,
against
then
my
you're
face.
watching
Yeah.
Or you just barely touched
So you're gonna watch the prosecutor then?
I'll keep an eye on the prosecutor.
What are you gonna?
Oregon.
Oregon. Okay.
And Delacroix.
Yeah, Delacroix, the judge, prosecutor, and upstairs, and you're gonna actually be in the organ loft.
The only thing that's probably not going to get kidnapped.
You haven't been up there yet, have you?
You're going to be like
Or did you go up?
sitting at the organ.
You're going to be front playing it.
It's going to slam.
I gotta learn how to play the
It doesn't have a
game
lid.
so that it opens
It doesn't
the
have a lid.
door that...
Oh, yeah.
And we're sleeping before waking up and
It'll wake,
Yeah.
it'll wake me up. I'm not worried about sleeping near it.
It'll wake me
I'm
up.
taking my rifle this time, so I don't get...
Yeah. I'm going to sleep until like
And have
10,
a silver bullet.
10:30 or something, then
and
go
then I'll get up and go out.
and hang out.
See, I should have gotten the picture.
So what's dinner then?
Energy. Dinner tonight is,
Tonight's spaghetti.
Emojis. Nice spaghetti. It's a nice salad base.
Spaghetti.
Or I'm sorry, lettuce base.
Tonight's spaghetti is ground up horse marrow and bones, boiled until it becomes gelatinous and flavored with cherries.
Oh, sure you do.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
It sounds awful.
She actually put some in her dad's place this time when he walks in.
It's just touch up us. Touch up us spaghetti.
Here's kind of what the organ loft looks like. Yeah, with Don Knotson. I did steal the idea of the bloody keys from the Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
The ghost of Mr. Chicken.
Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Oh, and-
It's an old Don Knotts movie.
Good.
It is actually a good movie, except for all the parts where Don Knotts is like a victim. And all his movies are like that. He always has every attack in them. It's bad for him. Have you watched The Shakiest Gun in the West?
Oh, God.
Have you seen the beginning? The dentist scene?
I haven't seen that
You need
part.
to find it. Just watch the first 5 minutes. It's the dentist scene.
Does he let people actually drill in his teeth?
No, he's a dentist.
Oh, he's a dentist.
But she won't open her mouth. It actually is the best part of the whole movie, I think. The rest of the movie's okay, but that part of the movie cracks me up so hard. And then he goes out west. Goes, ain't no dentist out west. Alright, so, you guys head out around a little before midnight then?
Well, we're heading out. I'm heading out 10:30.
Okay.
To
Okay.
go to get out
You're heading out
there.
around 10:30.
A lot
Oh yeah,
more
boom! Right at dusk. Big bunch of smoke coming from down by the lake. Smokeless powder's not been invented yet. And then you head to your various places to tell how are you gonna hide in the bushes outside of Miss Delacroix's house?
Yeah, this is the more technical part, isn't it?
I at least need to know
wants
kind
to
of.
see your
Are you just
feet.
standing out there by the driveway, just kind of watching them?
I guess I could go let her massage my feet.
For
I'll
how
leave it.
long?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's so late. Can I stay over?
Yeah, we're gonna go
You
with
could
that.
go that route if you
Yeah.
want to try to get to Miss Delacroix.
That'll be easier than
into her actual
sitting
house.
outside and possibly being spotted in the bushes.
Okay.
Sneaking in around the
That's fine.
house.
James, how are you? Judge Harris is behind the pickler.
Flew the judge
His
on
house
your
is
feet.
there.
Let the judge massage your
No. We'll eat dinner until it's too late at night, and then I'll ask if I
You're gonna
can't
watch
press.
See if he's
He needs to eat his midnight
Okay.
snacks.
Oh, okay, yeah, his is
You're just in time for dessert.
Do you want to hide outside the house?
3 hours later.
Do you want to hide outside the house? Do you
Yeah,
want
it'll
to
be
try
outside
to get
the
in?
house. No,
You're going in for a foot massage,
Yeah.
and then you guys try to spend the night. Are you trying
Yeah.
to seduce her?
No.
It would not be hot.
It would not be fun.
20 miles. How long does that take to go on horseback?
20 miles?
Yeah. You
A
said
day.
Rivergate or whatever.
Riverton. It would probably take most of a day,
Okay, so
unless you really bust it. You could go there a lot faster, but you might kill your horse if you.
yeah, no, we'll just save that for after the adventure to check the stuff.
Can you trade out horses? Is that a thing?
Oh wait, that's right. The books didn't go out anywhere.
Kind of,
So
maybe.
you gotta
Like,
remember.
if I booked it there and my horse was exhausted, not dead, could I be like, hey, you want this horse? It's tired, but
You might
take that
want
one.
to put down a deposit or something you don't know.
Just don't beat it.
It depends on the situation. I probably make you make a luck check if you can find a friendly
Well,
person.
because it
And
would also
maybe
have
for,
to
like,
be
a
like kind
worse
of an
horse.
equal trade, so they'd have to
Right.
be like around
I was gonna
the
say,
same
or a worse
page,
horse.
or, yeah.
Right. It would be kind
I'm
of
hearing a worse.
the way to do that is to arrange it in advance.
That's hard, though.
I know it is. So you're just in the bushes out front.
We don't got candy for
Yeah, I want eyes on the road too.
Okay.
I'm sleeping with my doors open.
Oh, so you're down in your room?
Mm.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to be up in the organ loft.
Yeah. Well, I'll wake up for like a little bit before midnight,
Okay.
and then I'll kind of just. What? I'll have my lantern.
Now, hold on,
I'll have
you guys
my
have already
lantern
left.
ready.
So you can do whatever you want. You can wait in your room. That's fine. You can do that. And just be kind of awake and hope to be awake around the right time. Mm-hmm. What about you, Collin? You're supposed to go to the prosecutors?
Where is the prosecutor?
Oh,
That map,
wait.
Frost what?
That map.
Oh, there you go.
I'm listening. You can still.
I have a better idea. I want to wake up Alice.
Right here, prosecutor. Yeah,
And
you can
I-
wake her up.
I say
Is there
that.
a problem? Do you need something? She's all like, she's obviously really out of it. You woke her out of a
Well,
dead sleep.
since Willie saw your father's ghost, and also the organ was playing last night, I think that we might be able to see him tonight.
Oh, well, he'll tell me when he comes back.
Well, don't you want to greet him when he shows up?
I think that should be his choice. He'll come to me when he's ready. I'm still looking forward to it. Or maybe this is all just some kind of illusion on my part.
Well, Willie saw it, so it can't be just illusion.
Well, that's true. But I'll talk to him when he wants to talk to me. Daddy was always... He would lock himself up for days sometimes, making his little machines. But thank you for asking. Do you need anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well, good night. She whips her hair like everywhere, and she's obviously just exhausted. She just closes her little door at the end of the hallway. Oh, and here, this. I'll give you this too. There's a smaller map if you guys want to reference it without having to grab the big ones out too. Just a bonus. The attic's not in there, but it's basically the same size as the house except the entrance in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all this shit here.
Yeah, I'll just... When it gets around midnight, I'll go up there.
Okay. Do you want to go into the organ loft? Do you want to be outside with the door open? There's 2 steps up to the organ loft. It's a little higher than the rest of the attic.
I'm gonna sit, in the doorway.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Okay,
I think I'm gonna be on this road here. Just kind of
kind of hanging out?
yeah, just kind of hanging out, go down to the docks.
Oh, that's a tree. It's like
Yeah.
a bunch of bugs.
Oh.
Yeah, you could be hanging out there. Trying to in the shadows then.
It's on all fours.
Not necessarily in a bush or anything.
Yeah.
There's probably not any bushes in that area, but you could hide in a real dark spot.
Grabbing some fish.
Yeah, keep an eye on the road just because we know the carriers like to roll up and
You feel like Collin running into one of the weirdos in town. I can get around not at night.
I am
I only fish at night. The fish really like.
The fish are great.
I am
What are you doing? No, I'm not.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm not going to make it harder for you, Collin. Maybe tomorrow night. If you guys haven't solved the mystery by then.
Very bushy. High on this bush.
That bush, go away.
Is bush in the park? It's not bush.
You got any kind of stealth there, James Brown?
No.
No, okay.
I got babes.
I'm hiding in the bushes. Make me roll on stealth.
I kind of,
There's no way that you
I kind of want to
you
be.
can't really push this roll because you're not
Oh, yeah,
going to
no.
know whether you're six. I should roll this,
I
actually.
want to be nonchalant, so
Here, I need
it's
to roll this.
20, but
We're
not really hiding too much. It's more of a.
Okay. Okay.
Chicken headed though.
She massages your feet there, Stalloid. She massages your feet. She's really good, actually. And she has good, strong hands. And you're really relaxed.
Yeah.
And then it gets late. And are you going to make the one to suggest to stay the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she goes, oh, this is Stalloid. She gives you a shove, and the whole chair goes over backwards. Oh, goodness. She doesn't know her own strength. She helps you out. Well, I'll prepare a room for you. Oh, I don't usually have a guest. If word gets out of this, my reputation. Oh, and then she's off. She runs and prepares you a room to spend the night. She doesn't come back. What do you do?
You failed!
The window of the room is open, perhaps. There's like something on the floor, like a glove. The bed is turned back, but part of the sheets are pulled off the bed. What do you do? Quick.
I'm gonna go over
You didn't
to the
take your
window.
rifles and shotguns and shit with you, right? Okay, I didn't think so. It's like
Nope, go over to the window,
okay.
looking out.
It's a back window,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a hearse out there, and there's somebody up on top driving it, but there are no horses. And all of a sudden, without a sound, it just rolls away, and it picks up speed. It picks up speed really fast.
That's fan-freaking-tastic.
I guess I would go chasing after it as best as I can.
Okay, you run. You quickly lose sight of it. It tears down South Shore Road or North Shore Road, and it's moving.
Going south again?
Yeah, it is moving.
And I hear nothing.
Completely quiet except for there's no clatter of hoof prints. There's no, and it's moving faster than you've ever seen anything other than a train move.
Damn.
I mean, it just tears down the road.
Well, if I was from the future, I would say that was an automobile.
But you're not.
I know.
So you have no idea what
Horseless
that
carriage.
is. San Francisco, I believe, has trolleys by now, but they don't move this fast as a rule. It just zooms out of sight.
Well, who am I closest to?
Probably the judge's house.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go find Jack West.
You could take a right there on Gravel Road and run up to the judge's house. You see Jack West just standing out in the open. Like, he's by a shadow. But he's not
I'm
in it.
standing beside the shadow. I'm just like,
He just
His shadow?
Yeah. You see him, he's just standing there. He's not even hiding at all.
I just come up to him like, hey, my target is taken. I failed.
really?
Yep.
Well, let's go check the mortuary.
Let's go get Wilder.
Is he on the way?
Wilder, you have to go down.
Way out of the way.
You guys are here. You'd have to walk down here to get Wilder. That's
jeez.
the
And
process.
then get the name.
Remember, that's not a
So
huge
what's on the
town.
south
That's
side of town?
maybe 100 yards or so tops.
I'll head over to
There's
the
a lake.
mortuary if you
There's a
want to
lake
go
on the
wild.
south side of town.
Oh.
So yeah, I said
Where was?
I'll go over to the mortuary if you want to.
Where's the south side of town go to, though?
I'm sorry, not the south side, the west. West is a lake. South, you don't know. You've never been there.
Where was
Because you guys came in from the north, you haven't actually traveled further down the road. You heard that there was another town 30 miles down the
where
road.
was he hung?
That's the only thing.
Well,
No, nobody's asked for the hanging took place. You've seen no gallows in town. They would have had to probably build them, then they'd probably disassemble them after.
So
Probably the only hanging this town's ever had. You're fine.
where's the mortuary on that map?
It's up there.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you said it. But he's explaining to me it looked like they went that way.
Cemetery.
He lost them in this area here and he disappeared in the darkness.
Okay,
But I mean, it was heading that general direction.
gotcha. And I told you I'll go to the mortuary to get her, and we'll check the graveyard because the music should have already played by now, probably. Is what I'm
Actually,
assuming.
yeah, I guess.
It played around 2 a.m.
You go to
last
the
time.
mortuary and go to the graveyard,
Yeah.
and I'll go get Wilder and we'll go to the graveyard.
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. So you guys run.
And I tell you to grab my shotgun.
Maybe a spot hidden.
Sure.
Make a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
You find him. I didn't make you make a. Did you? Did you have
No,
stealth?
you didn't. Yeah, I stealth.
Make
Good.
a stealth roll.
God no.
See how well it is. You notice? Okay.
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. You head down. I take it you're just running down the street down there. You spot him run down the street. He starts like looking around. Then he runs around. Tell me if any of this is wrong. Runs around the other side of the prosecutor's house. Like he does a whole loop around the house. And he's obviously looking around, Wilder.
The Lord, what are you doing?
That comes out of nowhere. Oh, you can make me a spot hidden. It's gotta have to be a hard.
No.
Okay.
Roll the
Is he
exact
made
same
his?
thing I rolled for
Did you? Okay.
myself.
So he's hidden in the darkness in some shadows.
Okay, I'll go to him
Okay.
and tell him that I failed. The mystery person came into the house
Mm-hmm.
through a window, grabbed her, and drove off.
Okay.
Rode off.
Okay.
And we're going to the cemetery.
I'll just nod and we just go.
Oh, during the day, by the way, Rupert Smith did dig a grave. Men came up, they moved the sheriff's body. There was a short, the deputy actually led the service. There's no preacher in this town, so you're like, ashes, ashes, and God blesses everyone. You know that kind of thing.
Yes!
You guys would have heard it from the house, blah blah blah. So and then they went ahead and just buried him. It was a pretty quick service. They got him a little coffin. Actually, Mrs. Pettigrew, Alice donated one of the coffins from the attic, and they just got him buried. Pretty much got him in the ground pretty quick, so he couldn't start stinking up the place. Anyway, so you guys all meet. You get to Pettigrew House and run upstairs. Do you have your lantern lit in your room or a candle or anything?
What time is it actually?
This probably happened around midnight-ish.
I'd be up.
Okay, you have a candle up there.
I'd have my lantern.
Okay, so you run, you knock. I'm assuming you just leave your door open then. You peek in. She's not in that room. You eventually go up to the attic. There's a light. There is a terrifying figure waiting in the doorway. Oh, it's just her. Okay.
I'm sitting on the ground
Are
too,
you
so
wearing
it's not
just
like
regular
I'm.
clothes?
Yeah.
But you're really tall. It's a midget. No. So she's waiting, and you find her with her lantern up in the attic, just sitting on the steps that lead, sitting in the doorway of the organ loft. Ah!
It was.
Yeah.
Wait, what's her name again?
Weisswald. Eva Weisswald.
No, that's
Delacourt?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, Delacourt.
Well, yeah, my guy still doesn't know her name. Just because it's not mentioned very often.
Doc!
Doc. I do call her Miss Doctor. But no. Looks like the Delacourt was the target. Apparently not.
He just does that.
No, but so you can still wait on the organ, but I'm gonna check the graveyard with the other two when they get here.
Yeah, and I'll grab Walter's gun and my book.
I've already taken a
Yeah, you had a gun. He didn't have any weapons with him because he was actually planning on going into Miss Delacourt's house.
He was going to see a lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all the
I assume your guy was
his guns are in there too, and Walter has his gun. You go in to get Walter's gun, you see his gun. That's the only
I
one.
assume it's loaded.
And I'm assuming at some point you peeked into their room, to say good night or whatever, and you would notice where shit was like out.
Shells and we'll do a roll.
Yeah, I'll grab my bow and I'll grab his gun and
Okay.
we'll head over to cemetery.
You have the shotgun in there with you, or the
He's grabbing it. I told him to grab it.
you retroed that in?
No.
Okay.
I did say it.
He was gonna forget him. He doesn't care about him.
No, I was gonna grab the shotgun and just
You guys both run and grab
We're
his
doing
guns.
a random roll to see if he grabs
Which
something.
guns did you tell him to grab?
Shotgun.
Okay, so you grab the shotgun. There's the other rifle in there as well.
I assume, but
Okay, so she grabs the other rifle. So you grab his big Sharps rifle, and you grab the shotgun. And you head out.
Yeah.
You guys run back down. Where are you going, to the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can make spot hidden. You guys are going to the graveyard?
Yeah.
You guys can make spot hidden. Shush.
got it that time. Oh, 4.
Yeah.
The rowboat's not there. That rowboat, that leaky old rowboat that was sitting next to the carriage house is gone.
What?
Who made it? Did you make it?
Yeah.
Did you notice that too?
Shut up. You're fine. Shush. Such a loud dog.
So, where's the water in reference to the house?
Down at the lake.
It's far.
Yeah. It's pretty far away.
Are they gonna drown her?
Miss Delacroix did have a long time to talk to you about. She has a terrible fear. She can't swim. She has a terrible fear of the water.
Yeah, let's go to the lake.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so instead of the graveyard, you guys head down
You
towards the
had
lake.
one job, Stalloid. Watch the lake and don't take me away from the lake.
One job.
You did both things you weren't supposed to do.
You guys run down to the lake. Out there in the water, you spot maybe 50 or 60 feet from shore. There's a rowboat in the water, and there's somebody sitting in it, sitting up in it, that appears to be hogtied, just tied up.
Take the boat.
Is swimming a skill
Swimming is
Yeah.
a skill, but it's
Swimming
a
is a skill.
Swimming is a skill
Nobody ever takes
none
it.
of us have.
Nobody ever
But
takes
are there boats on the docks?
Mm-hmm.
Billy
Yeah.
can swim, I think.
Billy could probably swim.
Take a rowboat.
Okay, you grab a rowboat, you flip it over, make me a luck check, see the oars are there right under it, or if they've been taken away. I just need from Ashton. She's the one who's grabbing the boat, so we'll see with her first. Luck is in the big box. 83. Roll the boat over, and the oars are obviously stored somewhere else.
Can I check a boat?
Yes, check a boat. I'll let each one of you check a boat, but one at a time. Because as you people know, as you notice that there's this one, somebody's been lazy, and the oars are just tucked underneath there. It's an old canoe. You shove it in the water. Who's going? As soon as it's in the water, Dr. Weisswald jumps in. Anybody else?
Is there room?
You don't know.
If it's a canoe,
It's a canoe.
there's not
Probably
really
two
much
people.
room.
Okay,
Yeah.
And we have to get
Maybe
her
three.
in.
Two, maybe three can fit in this.
I'll get in.
Okay, so you get in the back because that's still on the shore and shove off. And you guys start. You oar over there, Miss Delacroix. Her boat is sinking. Obviously, it's got holes in it. Pardon me. You get over there, and she's tied up, and she's gagged. Her hands are behind her back, and she's just looking around, wide-eyed. She's terrified.
We try to get her in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I jump out and get her in?
It'd probably be easier if we can reach her. We can.
Swim checks are only necessary if there's a struggle in the water,
Yeah.
right?
Which to get her out of the water.
Or
Like, can you just tread
any
water like
swimming.
normal?
You can tread water. If you make a critical fail, you start to drown.
Okay.
This is what you hear from across town.
He likes to be suspenseful.
Really, really quiet.
So it's sinking now.
From across town. You hear it from up there. You grab. What's the plan? What are you doing to get her?
We're trying to grab her out of the water together.
Yeah.
I need each of you to make a dex check.
I was gonna say, I guess
it's a canoe.
I could
It's
try to
tippy.
counterbalance as she grabs.
Made it.
Right.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so I need a dex check from you instead. That's gonna help
You
a lot.
fall in the
Is
water.
that a standard regular success?
54.
54, so that's a standard
You
success.
both make successes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a counter. It's a drag.
So like, she
I'm not
dragged
gonna
me
make
in
you
because
a
I'm like
strength check. What's
leaning
your
the other
strength?
way.
55. But my size is
Basically, you're
big.
just trying to get her over. You get her into the canoe, and you swim her back to. You get her back to shore.
Do the keyboard slam.
What?
Oh, they all have to do with their fears.
What?
Get it.
Row the boat.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Aloud?
But
Perfect.
she's in the boat. You don't hear her.
I hear her.
You hear her.
I realized that out of
You guys get back to shore. Miss Delacroix, literally, her hands are tied behind her back. There's rope wrapped around her. Her legs are tied. And then she has a gag in her mouth. Something stuffed in her, like a piece of cloth in her mouth. And then there's another cloth holding it in. Okay. She's very, very shaken. Terrified. She says,
Charles
Pettigrew. I don't know where I was. It was a courtroom. He said I was guilty of lying, of causing him to be killed out of his turn. He's back. He's back. He's back, Dr. Stalloid. He's back. She's hysterical. She doesn't know, she was put in a hearse. She doesn't know anything more about that, but she didn't hear the clopping of horses. Wait, what's that noise?
Sounds like
You
the organ.
can hear the organ.
We turned up the music, we solved the murder level.
Yeah,
And it just
we solved the
transitions into
puzzle.
the Orville theme song, and we're really confused.
What the hell? Damn it. Yeah.
We solved
Do we know what the other guys' fears are?
No, we didn't know that.
You're such
I set this so it wouldn't. I don't know how to set
You're
this
such a
up,
bouncy
so.
dog.
Anyway, yeah, it just stopped abruptly right as she said that. Shh. No. No. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Sit. Sit. You're being a very bad dog. No. Don't be quiet. Go lay down for the law. You need to Okay. But she says, yes, it was him. He looked like he'd been dead for some time. And she's just...
So, like, he looked like he was kind of rotted.
Yes.
Oh.
Took a while to get out of the casket.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
10 years.
Spent 6 years trying to figure out how to come back home.
Hey, it's hard to come back to that again.
I guess we would take her somewhere. Go to the hospital. Hospital seemed like a good place. Back to her house.
Not to the house.
Sheriff. Mr. Marshall.
I think we just scare him more.
To his house?
Oh my god. I would suggest the doctor.
The doctor.
The doctor would be safe to the morgue.
Okay, so we got Dr. Chin, and you have her put under his care. She seems to be very hysterical, very scared. He will administer some medicine, some laudanum, definitely to calm her down, and yes, so. Then what?
There's nothing else to do tonight.
Okay.
So where is the courthouse? Is there one?
Yeah. Well, the courthouse is now the hospital.
Ah.
From what you can learn around town, the courthouse was built because, midnight's going to be a great time. And then it just never got used until eventually it got turned into a hospital.
She woke up in the courthouse, right?
Yes. But there's no actual court in the courthouse anymore.
Okay.
It's just a hospital. It has been for years. They actually usually held court wherever was convenient.
Okay.
So, yeah. But there was she was in a witness stand. He was the judge. Pettigrew was the judge. He found her guilty and condemned her to the death that would be the worst for her. And then brought her to the lake and put her in the boat and shoved her offshore. And she...
Oh.
Yeah, it's terrifying. She's
Time
terrifying.
to get some rest.
Alright, so you guys go back to the house and go to bed. Next morning... The next morning is Monday. May 3rd. Shush. Now stop. I'm not bringing you anymore. You're worse trouble than you are. Yeah, be sad. I took you out and you peed, but you wouldn't poop, so you can wait. You just wait. No. Okay. Grocery store. You have breakfast. House Pettigrew makes you breakfast.
Do we tell her?
She tells you she heard Yorie music last night. So Daddy's apparently going to be coming back soon.
I think he's already back.
He's not here yet, though.
2 people have already seen him.
Well, several people say they saw him. So he must be waiting to surprise me. She seems bubbly about the whole situation.
I saw him.
Did you?
Yeah, when he was getting into the hearse.
Wait, you are telling the truth, right?
Yeah.
No, you saw him sitting on the hearse, but not getting into it. But you saw him driving it.
I saw him driving the hearse.
How'd he look?
Like a...
You could not fucking see. Yeah, okay. All you saw was a shadow, basically, on top of the
According to
hearse.
Delacroix, he could use some of that putty and makeup.
Well, we've got some... I hope it's not gone bad. She seems very happy that her father's come back and doesn't seem to be at all fazed by the fact that he's been dead for 6 years.
So, yeah, I get it. I'm not complaining.
Did you by chance have any of the books your father used to read?
I don't know where he kept his books. I never found any books.
A secret compartment in his old study.
No, he didn't really have a study. I don't know where he studied this book.
I guess before I go out today for the grocery, I'd like to go up to the attic.
Yeah, you can. What do you want?
So those pipes you mentioned going all around, it's not all the pipes, just some of the pipes go around the attic, right?
What do you mean?
Well, you said some of them go out of the organ loft into the attic.
Yeah. There's some pipes in the organ loft. There's some pipes out in the attic around the organ loft. A lot.
A lot?
Quite a few. I mean, there's just a bunch of pipes for this thing.
Are there any of them that go long distances?
No, they're just organ pipes.
Alright.
They go off.
They just go out a little bit and they open up.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if there was any pipes that went somewhere else,
What
like a
is
follow.
hanging?
Like pneumatic tubes. I'm coming back, Dodger.
Probably starving or something.
No, I meant maybe it was connected to a certain key press.
No, you don't see anything out of the ordinary in the attic. It's hard to see by candlelight. but you don't really see anything.
I'll go over to the organ.
Yeah, it's got blood.
Nobody's played it yet, right? Out of any of us?
Nobody's touched it. Well, he switched on one of the keys.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, but he wasn't
Okay.
pumping it, so it didn't make any noise.
Alright, I guess I'd sit down and pump it and like press each.
Okay, it's awful.
It's awful.
Well, I mean, it's or however you want to do
Yeah,
it.
just do it scales. Just
Yeah. Alice shows up. What are you doing?
I'm learning.
Oh, please don't. This is for my father. And you've already said he's coming back.
Yeah, I want to
You
surprise
don't want to make him angry.
him. No, just surprise him.
You don't.
Just surprise him.
Please don't play the organ.
Okay.
Thank you.
Close it.
It doesn't have like a.
Oh,
it's
okay.
too big. I mean, it's like
Okay.
3 rows of
Okay.
giant keys and everything. So
Okay.
okay, she leaves, but she gives you a look like
they
she's
usually have like
she's
shutters.
putting an eye on you. This one doesn't.
Oh.
It's just a big, ornate, super big organ.
Does it have the curve?
No, it's straight across. Blood stains all over him. Yes.
She does seem to be freaking out a lot, though.